We're live.
Well, in a minute, since y'all left off in this campaign, and I'm gonna try to fill in the blanks as best we can. So if you have any questions, let me know. But last time y'all had come out of the forest between the caverns and the northern city, and you found your way into pretty much a castle nestled within the mountains type thing. There's cliffs on that completely surrounds the city, and you arrive in the slums out on the outskirts of the city itself. And you can see these big 40 to 50 foot tall walls that kind of span along the castle entry. And as you walk into the slums, you meet a guy named Ironjaw and learn that he was a major in the military that is stationed within the city there. And you've heard, or he kind of told you that people have gotten sick and have shown up with blisters and things like that, and some people have gone missing, but he's not really sure why. And kind of back searching through some of the older quests that y'all have went through, we have met people like Emberwing, who was a draconic bard, and you kind of met her down around the quarry area. And you met some other significant people along the way, and you've learned that Grindar is in this city, and people have kind of worshipped him, and he has helped save some of the sick. And Grindar is also a part of the quarry crash way back when, and you learn that he has some type of magic, but you're not sure like how it works or anything. But people praise him and love him for what he has done for the people of the city. As after you get done talking to Ironjaw, you walk your way down to a tent, and you're kind of in the corner of the slums, and the slums is laid out like along this city wall to where it's about 100 feet on each side, and it's just mud and dirt and just like a very run down, beaten area. And there's a guard gate kind of right in the middle of this 200-foot long straight section, and there's two guard towers on each side of the gate that's kind of looking out over the area. And as you've made your way towards the tent, you got yourself ready for the night. Everybody had long rested, and also, uh, while you were in the forest on your way out of meeting Malachite before you got to Northern City, everybody had the revelation and remembered their past memories, or was able to see their past memories. And I think we need the big stuff. That's it. So it's gotta be coyotes outside. Gunner's like going crazy at the door. But you find your way into the tent, you get nestled down for the night, and you wake up, or you had discussed a plan of potentially patrolling the city in the dark. What would you like to do?
Grindar's the big guy that I kind of went head to head with last time. Is that who that was?
So Malachite was the gem dragon that you ran into.
Yeah, I remember that. The guy in the city that we talked to.
Ironjaw.
Ironjaw. Sorry.
Ironjaw. Yeah. And then Grindar was the scientist that you met in a quarry.
Yeah. Yeah. Eldrin was it with us then? Correct.
Weren't we sneaking up to a gate?
That's what I feel like. I felt like we were trying to like sneak somewhere or something.
Well, I think.
Yeah, y'all discussed about coming out at night. I can't remember what the plan was. So.
Well, I was trying to get Shadowpaw to. I was wanting to see if he could scale the wall, and then I think Eldrin mentioned something about turning into a bird.
That's right.
Flying in and just
flying over to scout. I think.
Yes.
Can you turn into like an owl or something?
Or a bat. Oh, an owl.
Owls can see better.
Yes. Okay, should I like look up an owl?
An owl bear. Just kidding, don't do that.
Yeah, so you just look up an owl.
Like a giant owl, right?
Yeah.
You could be a giant or a regular owl.
Okay, owl. Probably just a regular owl, because if I was a giant owl, that might scare a bunch of people.
They transform into an owl. and you're going to fly out over the city.
Yes.
Kind of see what you can
There's
see.
walls around the city, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
You have a
Yeah, I'm just gonna like fly. I'm gonna fly up and take, like kind of like a LiDAR grid pattern, you know what I mean? Just kind of look.
So as you take up, and it's about 1 o'clock in the morning now, so it is pretty pitch black. There's a full moon shining out tonight, so you can see a rough layout of the city. And as you kind of fly up and make your way over past the first large wall, there's like another inner town almost between another stone wall. So there's a stone wall that you're at currently, and then past that by about 200 feet is another stone wall. So it's the slums where you're at currently, and then another little inner city. And from your viewpoint, you don't see any people walking around that first section, but you do see more guards walking around, and it seems to be a more modern type feel, not as dirty and debris as the slums. And as you fly past the second wall, you come to what is known as the inner city. And inside the inner city, you can see two large buildings that kind of scale up to where you are as an owl, and their peaks are about your level. And as you kind of fly around this city, you do see more military guards, but you can see what seems to be like higher ranking people as they're walking into one of the bigger buildings. You can see they're surrounded by a few guards walking into what looks like a cathedral almost. And off to the side of the cathedral, the other larger building seems to look more like a mosque almost. So it comes up with these like top shaped tips on four corners. And the rest of the inner city, you can see more industrial type buildings laid out. So they look a little bit more robust and less towny shopping type areas.
Oh,
ooh, what do you see? Ooh.
yeah, right. So I'll fly back. I guess I'll fly back and then land back by them. And yeah, so we have an inner city. Um, there's lots of guards patrolling. There's two towers looking almost like in the middle that extend up pretty high. There's also a cathedral and a mosque looking building. I don't know how, if we're gonna sneak in there, it's gonna be tough.
Was there an army?
Pretty much. There's guards everywhere.
Hmm.
There's not really anybody like the first little section, there's not very many, but the further we go in, the more and higher ranking they look.
Oh, I could probably take them.
Any noblemen we could pretend to be to sneak in?
Hmm.
I don't. Do I look noble to you?
No, but you look like a bodyguard for
Yeah.
someone who does look noble.
I could do that. Do we? What is it?
So what
Still,
do we need?
it's
We
still
need like
nighttime.
robes.
Yeah, still about probably 1:30 now.
Should we wait till the morning and talk to what was it? Iron Jaw about maybe I don't know.
Do they have mailboxes?
Do they have mailboxes?
Mhm.
Yeah, in the slum area where you're at, or on the inner city?
In the inner city?
From where the owl was flying at, you couldn't really tell. Like you could just see a bunch of bells, but you couldn't see finer things like mailboxes and stuff.
Did it
Or
look
if
like?
there was.
Did it look like the? You said there was a wall, then an inner wall. You think that it could be filled up with water? Like, could you flood it?
I guess you could be. I'm not sure it would be sealed though.
Kill everyone?
You have to be a lot of water.
Just
Okay.
someone
Okay.
will like
And
me
what are we
every
flooding
day.
it for?
distraction. Just a thought. I don't know.
How are we flooding it?
That's the $1 billion question. I don't know. Just a whim. I thought I had.
Do I have I do have tidal wave.
Oh god.
Mm.
I can conjure a wave of water.
Drowned everyone.
how
in
big?
Manila.
How many gallons of water?
Range is 120 feet. The area can be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall.
That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water.
Pretty good bit of water.
Let's keep that in our back
Yeah.
pocket.
I'm preferable to fire myself, but you know, that's just me.
I was just thinking if a lot of water could knock a lot of people out of our way. But that was
Problem
just
is getting in there to dispense the water. Can't
Yes.
cast a spell
Yeah.
over these walls.
true. We need to talk to. I think we need to talk to
Way
Iron
in.
Jaw about getting either access.
Maybe some clothes.
Or we might could just get.
Taxes.
You think we could just get access? Like maybe I could be a fighter.
Maybe we should just ask him if he can get us in.
Maybe
Yeah.
I could be I could be like your champion or something.
Ooh,
Doesn't he know? He knows a lot of people, right? Wasn't he like the leader of the slums?
Yeah.
Zach, did I say I was going to meet him to fight in the morning, or did we set that or train?
I can't
Fight
remember.
or train?
I really cannot remember.
it was
Were
fine.
y'all sparring?
Was it like,
I think we were sparring in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
maybe I can talk to him about it in the morning.
Maybe if
Yeah.
you win, he gets us in.
Well, then we're definitely getting in.
Okay. Let's go and get some rest. Sounds like we've got a lot to do tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
I'd push over Shadowpaw.
In the mud.
He hasn't said a word.
For you.
as you fall asleep, you wake up in the next morning and the sun is starting to kind of creep over the cliff that surrounds the city, and it peeks through, and you can see it hit the mud. And as the mud starts to warm up, you can just smell this like a sewer type smell, just from the stagnant water and everything else. And you can kind of peek out through some of the holes that's in the tent there, and you can see people starting to wake up and come out and dust their clothes off and starting to carry bundles of sticks, and adults starting to get their shops and everything set up and trying to find a way to survive through this day. And are you walking out of the tent? Is everybody?
I've been up for a little bit,
Adam,
stretching, but I'm looking for. Can I see either a training area or maybe I know it's the slums, but I'm assuming they got somewhere to fight, spar, work out somewhere.
y'all had a
Yeah, so-
meeting place.
I could remember, so I'm looking for that now.
Are you looking for Iron Jaw, Zarina? But you just walking out and exploring?
No, I think I'm going with, because I think the plan is to maybe get disguises and have a champion and my bodyguards maybe sneak in, get invited in. So
I'm still in owl form. Apparently, I haven't come out of it.
you
I
can
don't think.
sit on
So
my shoulder if
I
you
was just thinking that I will perch on Serena's shoulder,
got you on the head.
and I'm like a cool ass white owl too, with like
Oh yeah, match my outfit.
So as you start your way out of the tent, and you can kind of get a better understanding of where you're at in the slums, and you kind of look at it, and you're in the corner, kind of backed up against the castle wall. So this large castle wall is on your left, and as it runs down, you can see the guard tower about 100 feet from you, and between you and the guard tower, you can see some just raggedy set up tents kind of scattered along the way. And you're right, kind of nestled back in the other corner, you can see that large wood structure that you noticed when you were walking down to your tent the first time. And kind of beside her, or beside not her, but beside the large wooden structure, you can see these other little tents set up. And as you make your way out, you can see this short gnome lady kind of look back and then run into her tent.
Do
Y'all
we,
just
we all see
roll.
that?
Yes. Yeah. Like as y'all walk out of the tent and y'all see the area, y'all can see this little gnome lady get excited and then just run inside her tent.
I'm not paying no attention to her. I'm too focused on going to fight this morning.
Yeah, I give her a weird like.
Do you want us to follow her?
Do you want to follow her?
What do you think? Should we see what she has? Maybe she has something to sell.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
I
Find out who she is.
I'm trucking on.
We just peek inside of her tent.
You peek inside her tent?
Yeah.
As you kind of open the curtain, Draven has now walked off and he's walking to find Ironjaw. And you remember that you had agreed to meet up right outside the slums, kind of off in the fields right before you walk in. And it's a decent walk. It takes you probably 3 to 4 minutes to finally get there. And as you're walking off, Zarina, with Eldra on her shoulder, opens the curtain of the tent. And you peek in and you can see this half gnome lady. She's about 2.5, maybe 3 feet tall. And she's sitting behind this table that she had pre-staged, but you see her getting a bunch of vials out, and she slams them on her little table. She's like, "Oh, come in."
Okay. We're coming in. Clearly, you want to know who we are.
Yes, I do. I saw you last night, but I don't want to get excited. This is not.
I think it's too late for that.
Sorry. Let's take a step back. I am Deline Sion.
Fantastic.
And she sticks out her hand, and it's like compared to your hand, it's almost like a child's hand.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
No.
You say nowhere? Never heard that before.
It's nowhere on the map.
Oh. Interesting. What are you doing in these parts?
Nunya.
Oh. It's kind of rude.
It's nothing personal, dear.
You're sure?
Am I sure it's none of your business? Crystal. Yeah. None of your business.
Okay. Well, I got some stuff. Are you interested? I know Grindar.
Fantastic. What do you have? Are you a fortune teller?
No. But what I do is I make these little vials here, right? And like she sees them like kind of organize them on her little table, and she's like, "These are potions that I'm trying to make to impress Grindar."
I do.
What do they do? I can't tell you. You have to drink one. I promise nothing.
That's the sketchiest thing anyone has ever tried to sell me.
Here. Let me do this. And she takes one and she swirls it. What?
Demonstrate for me, dear.
Oh, I will. She takes it and swirls it a little bit, and one becomes a bright red. She swirls another one. It's like a dark green, purplish swirl together, and there's a bluish, sparkly one that kind of activates when she sets her hand on it, and it makes this almost like a lantern blue glow to it, and starts to radiate out, and then you can see just an empty vial, pretty much. And she puts her hand on it, and you can see the vial shake a little bit, but it seems to be completely empty.
Drink one of those.
How about we drink one together?
How about you drink one first?
Okay, I'll drink one. You want me to? Which one? You pick.
Yeah.
You pick, and then
You drink the green one.
The green one, yeah.
Because
Green
if you Hulk out, I will be fascinated.
what's a Hulk?
You don't want to know.
Okay. I'm drinking the green one.
For sure.
She takes it. She swirls a little bit, and she
I
takes her
pick up the
tongue
red
out.
one naturally.
You got the red one.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my favorite color.
She turns the greenish thing up, and you can see like stick her tongue out and like try to get every last drop. And as it goes down, you can see some of the blisters that she had on her arm start to heal up, and you can see some of her like oldish aging skin start to become wrinkle free.
I lean over to Eldrin. Do you think she's found the fountain of youth?
It looks like it. She found something.
This is the weirdest person I've ever met in my entire existence.
She is interesting, though.
Are you talking to your owl, dear?
Freak her out if you just turn back into yourself. Just
I could do that.
I can talk to owls, yes, especially this one.
Interesting.
Yep, he's a cute old chap.
Very well. Your turn. Drink it. Bottoms up.
Yeah, is that all it did?
That's all. That's all that one did.
Is it a healing potion?
Apparently. So I
Do you
I'm on.
just dabble in magic?
Not really magic, more science-based tested hypothesis. I guess a bunch and see what happens.
Interesting. Okay. Sure. I
Like
just
most
turn it
alchemists.
up, the whole red vial, because I'm an idiot.
The next, that
But
was
yeah, been nice
the
knowing you guys.
as you turn it up, you can feel this weird, like surge flow throughout your body, and like you can feel it run through your heart down to your fingertips and everything,
Oh, a what?
like a little surge,
Oh,
just like
surge.
this weird surge, and
Like you
you
said purge. I was
slowly
like,
and you can feel this like your heart just thudding a little bit harder than what it was before, and she looks at you and goes, huh, that was the blood flare tonic. Here, good news, nothing bad. Bad news, hasn't been purely tested, but for now, I think you're okay. So, as an effect of that potion, for a minute, if you drop to 0 HP, you immediately bounce back to 1. So you cannot be knocked out for the next minute.
drugged it and wasted it.
Damn, that was a good one.
You could take this one. Grindar, I think this one.
How long do I have? A minute? Or did you say 10 minutes?
1 minute. You get 1 minute.
Oh, bloody. Yeah. Do you have another one?
I have two. I have the
Can I
blue one,
have both of them?
and I have the invisible one.
I'll take all of them.
Okay, here you go.
Can I just have them?
How about this? How about you? What? Do you do
want to
magic
go
stuff?
talk to Grindar? I'll tell him how wonderful you are.
Do you know Grindar?
We're friends.
Oh, roll deception.
Oh. Fuck yes! Oh, suck a dick.
I'm assuming nat 20.
22.
22, nice. Okay. Well,
We're best buds. He would love to meet you. One
Okay.
of my best chaps is fighting him right now. They're dueling, practicing.
with Grindar?
Yeah,
That's cool.
teaching him a few things.
Well, listen,
Big old
when you
lion oaf.
if you go to meet him, tell him I made these. I've been working on trying to heal all these people around here. Can you do that?
Come with us. I'll introduce you.
No, I don't want to do that.
No, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. I'll write
I'll be
your
here.
name on the vials and tell him.
Okay. Deline Sion. Don't forget.
I will never forget that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And like as you're saying that, you see her turn back around excitedly, and she just mixing a bunch of liquids together. And out of the few vials, like over her shoulder, you can see little poofs of smoke coming up. So you really have no idea what she's doing.
We walk out of the tent. Eldrin, we almost just died.
I almost it made me want to drink one though.
You want one? There's two.
Yeah, let me have one.
Okay. I
You'll
give
have
you
to
one
like
of the red ones.
you'll have to like open it up and put it in my beak.
Which one are you getting?
I don't know
I'm
which
giving him
one.
one of the red ones. That
So no, there was a blue one and the empty vial. Oh, you went mute for a second.
me?
Give me the blue one.
The blue one? Okay.
And you're
Don't
drinking
drink
the
it yet.
invisible?
And I do something cool. Let's save him.
Yeah, and then I like grab the top, with my beak, and then I
you're
just
drinking
turn
it
it
now?
up. Yeah, I'm drinking it right now.
You're joking now. You're an owl form.
I'm
You
not,
don't know what to do. Jesus Christ.
I like cough a little bit.
As you drink
like,
it, you're
Hold him as I like run down and like try to catch up with Draven.
are you drinking the invisible one too? Are you drinking
Ooh,
the empty one?
not
Okay,
yet.
you're not drinking yours. Okay.
I'm running because we
So-
have to fight somebody.
As the owl drinks this
Have a minute
potion,
to be invincible.
your wings become a bright, sparkly blue. And like it looks like somebody has thrown glitter on you. Like you were sparkling blue.
Look at yourself.
And-
You look at the smurf.
This
For
is
the next 10
amazing.
minutes, you gain temporary insight into certain elementals. So you can reroll on a failed Arcana or Nature check. You can detect magic, and you gain resistance to. Let's see, to cold damage for the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And he's a shimmering blue owl.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've been hit with Elsa magic. This is fantastic.
The cold doesn't bother me anymore.
Y'all
Never
are making your way
anyway.
down.
What time of the year is
It
it?
never bothered me anyway.
What
What time of the year is it?
time of the year?
Summer.
Is it cold or hot?
Springtime. That's pretty. It's warming up.
Feeling.
I was about to
Do we
say
see
Tia.
Draven at this point?
Yeah, Raven has now made his way into like
Draven.
Iron Jaw has not showed up to where Draven is at, but Draven is like standing there and he can hear y'all.
Draven. Guess what?
Where y'all been? I've been waiting. I've been stretching.
Ask you something. Close your eyes and open your mouth.
Yes.
I poured it in his mouth.
Yes.
Tastes like nothing.
I'm gonna need you, Draven, to roll a d20.
Fuck me.
Oh shit.
I was gonna turn invisible.
Maybe, maybe not. Ooh, that's not good. A 4.
4. As Rena turns this vial up, you can't see anything, but you just feel this gooiness on your tongue. Like it almost feels like a big loogie, and you swallow it.
Did you spit in my
Is it-
mouth?
No, you oaf. I
As y'all are
bought us
sitting there
something.
talking,
I
Serena
swallowed it.
starts to see Raven fade away from his stomach out and becomes
Draven.
become
Fade away or like invisible or like
you become invisible
completely?
Oh shit.
completely.
I freaked the fuck out.
Closed too?
But yeah, you're completely invisible for the
Can
next.
you still talk to us?
Yeah, he can still talk to you, but he's
I'm-
invisible for a minute. So you got a minute of being invisible.
I
Draven,
fly over and land on his head.
we have superpowers. Let's run to the gate
Holy shit,
I-
you're blue.
now. You're invisible.
I know, you like it?
No, she says that. I look at my hand. My hands are gone.
Let's storm the castle now.
Now, we don't know how long this lasts. How long does this last?
Minute.
Long enough. Let's go.
But I don't know that, do I?
No.
I can misty step with them, right? Can I misty step with people?
What are you trying to do?
We're going. Like we're running. Let's do it. We're teleporting.
To the gate.
Yeah. Let's go to the gate. How far is it to the gate? Do we have time to go to the gate?
You can try.
I think I'm freaking out.
Are you freaking out? Don't freak out.
I'm freaking out because I'm invisible. So like Draven would like, he's like, I can't see my hands, so I think I've lost my hands. And I'm kind of having like a mental breakdown a little bit. Like my hands are gone.
Draven, you're fine. You're just invisible.
And,
It's
and I'm looking for my
invisibility.
weapons and I can't see them because they're invisible. And
Everything on your person when you drink a potion like that, it makes you invisible.
I'm panicking. I'm reaching and I can't feel nothing. I pull my weapons out, I drop it, and now I can't see it. I can't find it.
I look down, like I like bend over, like like I'm sitting on his head, right? So I lean over and like look at him upside down, and I'm like, "Hey,
Oh my
just calm
god!
down." I'm like, "Just calm down,
But
just calm down, just breathe."
I kind of swat at this owl.
And I fly up, and then land back down.
Like what? You're floating.
I'm on you, silly.
I think I dropped my weapons.
Landing on you.
Can you see my weapons?
They were on your person when you turned invisible, so they are too invisible.
Well, how am I going to fight Iron? Well, this might be good. And I like
The moral of the
I
story
run around Zarina. Look, can you see me?
No, idiot.
I fly back and land on Zarina's shoulder.
I shouldn't have put it in his mouth.
As you fly back
Yeah.
and land on his shoulder from
Save that
around
for himself.
the corner, you can see Ironjaw start to like make his way towards the area that y'all are at. And when he rounds the corner, he could see Eldrin kind of take off from something and land on Zarina's head, but he can't see Draven. So Ironjaw kind of walks up, or he's starting to like walk towards y'all.
Draven, will you stop running around?
Ooh,
Yeah,
Ironjaw!
here he comes. Here he comes.
He can't see you.
Who said that?
I'm right here.
Ugh,
ready
Draven's
to-
invisible.
You ready to fight? And I'm
I hear you.
I'm kind of dancing. I'm doing like a little punch.
I hear you, but I don't see you.
And I go.
He's invisible.
I'm making like little fight noises.
I accidentally gave him an invisibility potion.
Where'd you get an invisibility
I met
potion?
a girl who wants to meet you. Delane Sion. I think.
No, wait, this isn't
think-
Grindar though.
Yeah, this is
This
not
is Iron. This is Iron Claw or Jaw.
Oh,
Ironjaw.
Ironjaw. Where's Grindar?
Am I fading yet?
No, you've got probably about 30 seconds left.
Grindar.
Sorry, don't rush me, dear. Grindar is not a great person, I don't think. People around here think that he's a savior, but we've had these weird issues with people missing and stuff, and we still don't know why. And I believe that's part of Grindar's thing, because something has changed. And
Oh, he's actually the bad guy.
you didn't hear me say that. It's got to stay between us.
I'm doing bunny
Are
ears
you-
behind Serena's head, but no one can see me.
Feel you and sense you. I tell
Are
him
you-
to stop loudly in his head.
Ironjaw wants to swing, and he's gonna just like take a stab in the air and just try to hit you. So I'm gonna roll as a 10 with disadvantage. A 5. So Ironjaw just swings and just misses you.
Was he swinging at me?
Oh, but if he was swinging at me, he was not even close.
Ironjaw, I'm over here. And then I
Oh my
run.
God.
I run to the right of him. Now I'm over here. I run back to the way. I'm over here now.
I'm just scratching my forehead. have a
And like the
headache.
last
It's not even noon.
little I'm over here, your feet start to fade in. And like you start to come back as you make another
I'll
loop
do it
around.
again. Thinking I'm still invisible.
can see you. I can see you, you fucking idiot.
And then, oh, I got hands again. I start looking for my weapon that I dropped earlier. Oh, a sword.
Confused. I thought Grindal was the good guy. Is he not?
Okay, dear. Well, I'm gonna explain something about Grandar to you. He was the scientist in the city. He was
Okay.
super smart man and has saved
Okay.
thousands.
Yep.
Something recently has started to happen
Hmm.
where people come back. If they come back with blisters and looks like necrotic. Yeah, it's more than sick though. It's like a disease that just slowly eats them. Maybe.
Yes.
But if we can find out where the sickly is coming from, maybe that can give us a lead.
How does that point to Grindal, though?
There's things that I'm not quite willing to share yet. You prove to me a little bit of
Inside check
loyalty. That check?
Hmm.
Roll. Before it come up. Not showing up. That's weird. But what?
11.
From what you can make out, his body language is still pretty stoic. Like, I mean, he hasn't changed. You can't really pick up if he's telling the truth or not, but
I
you
get
can.
frustrated and cast detect thoughts.
Hey, before she does that, I can cast guidance on her.
Are you casting it or just using it? Like where you're digging deeper into my thoughts?
I'm just superficially using it.
Yeah.
Like I don't
What
want
you
to
can
like
make, is
upset him or offend him.
that a wisdom or is that just works, right?
It is a wisdom of 13, yes.
Or 14.
Of course you did.
Do I need to roll this since it's a cantrip?
Got it. No.
It's just a 1d4 to her. If she had like,
Wait, wasn't that up the
ability.
wisdom check though?
No, it don't. Not on saves. It only goes to like strict checks.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Bummer.
So as you kind of probe around his mind in the brief bit that you're able to pick up, it's what he's saying. I mean, he believes that something is going on, but you're outsiders to him, so he's trying to figure out your trust.
Draven, you talked to Grindal the most. Did you get weird vibes from?
Oh yeah, back at the place. Yeah,
You haven't met Grindar yet.
have I not? I thought we did.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, in the quarry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, he was
Yeah.
No, that's who did I bow up against? That was a big bad. Who was that? In the
Asking.
huh? I'm asking you.
I can't remember his name.
But Grindar was in there.
Yeah. The half
Yeah,
goblin.
Grindar was just some shady scientific experiments. Bad vibe.
Where Mr. Ironclad? Ironclaw?
Ironjaw.
Ironjaw, sorry. Can you get us into the city?
Yeah. Is there any like tournaments? I wouldn't mind having a little tussle. You know, been a couple days since we fought. We've been on the road. I need to like stretch the old hammies and biceps out.
We can use you. Just wait. There will be a time and a place to fight. I got a feeling. But to get ways into the city, I do have my know-abouts, if you say. You're able to get some information about this sickly that is going around. Then I'll tell you a way that you can get in. Among your travels, have you ever heard of a Emberwing by chance?
Emberwing, you said?
Emberwing, yes.
Is that a bird?
Definitely.
No, Emberwing's not a bird.
No, it's a person.
Maybe. What does she look like? Do you remember?
No, I don't think I remember. Couldn't draw a sketch.
Sure. Sketch it out and kind of like hands you.
No, I said I don't think I could give you a sketch.
Oh, sorry, dear. Sorry.
I mean,
No.
unless you want a sketch of a skull, that's usually all I remember. But that's neither here nor there.
I don't think she'll really be an easy one to take down. But
I think she would either.
how about this? You figure out this disease.
We can't figure anything out if we can't get into the city, numbnuts.
Dear, I
Dear.
haven't told you about everybody. Settle. Make your way to that building up there. You're going to find a tall lady. She's worked on the sickly. And she can tell you a little bit more about what's going on than I can. I'm here to make sure you, specifically you, dear, don't cause you more issues than I can handle right now.
I lean in really close. I'll be an issue if I want to be.
And looks over at Draven. You got this under control?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
She's crazy,
Well.
man.
A weekend, Draven.
Yeah. But if you want to, like, you know, I'm sort of, like, are we going, let's go. Are we sparring or not? Been here all morning.
Yes. We're going to spar. I have got to go pee. Let me go drain the vein and we'll spar.
Is Ironjaw just a human?
I think so.
What is he keeps on focusing on it.
I know.
I was wondering what you were doing that for. I was very
Yeah, I was
confused.
trying to.
He keeps on autofocusing, like blurred him out.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's latching onto.
Do what? Yeah, I don't know either. I wiped it off. That's better. Maybe.
Wow. It's been a while since I've been a character. It's like a weird switch up.
Okay. Zips his pants back up.
Do you have incontinence issues,
What?
Iron Jaw?
Nah.
Is Ironjaw a human?
Yeah. Well, no, he's more half orc. So he's pretty large.
Okay. How big
Oh, he's
is he?
big.
Are we the same size?
Yeah, y'all look eye to eye.
So I'm a little taller. I'm kind of up on my tippy toes a little bit.
He looks at you. He rubs his hands. He goes, fisticuffs or weapons?
Oh no. Is this straight fist?
This lady in the tower, she's a doctor?
Oh, I wouldn't go quite as far as doctor. Educated healer? Probably, yes. Her name is
Okay.
Patch.
Okay. Draven, get this out of your system. Me and Eldrin are gonna go get a Vile girl, and we're gonna bring her with us. I promised her a job, but I don't want her hanging out with Grindelwald. I wanted to get hurt.
All right.
A good idea.
I cracked my neck,
See you in a minute.
and I want to attempt to do a backflip before we start fighting.
Oh god.
Roll acrobatics.
Oh no!
What is it?
Is it 5? Is it 2 plus 7? I mean 2 plus 5 is 7.
You gotta do the backflip.
You break your ankle.
You somehow like get off the ground, but you only turn about 3/4 of the way, so you end up landing face first on the ground. You don't take any damage, but you're more or less just face down in the dirt.
Oh, that's some slippery ass mud.
There's no mud there, Mr. Draven.
Eh,
There's just dirt in your backflip.
you said it was dirt and mud.
Let's start this thing off.
I'm like, I
And
tried
he kind of
to-
like
I got like Superman pose trying to play it off like I meant to do it. And then I just hop up.
he cocks his fist, puts him up, and he kind of looks at you, and he goes, "You're the guest, by all means." And he's going to allow you to throw the first one.
Oh
2
no!
out of 3 rollies.
I insist.
All right. He rolls. He's just going to roll it. Just roll to hit pretty much.
Yeah.
15 plus 2, so that's 17.
That does hit.
Does 8 bludgeoning damage. And it, like as you give it to him, he rears back and just cocks you. I mean, like knocks the crap right out of your jaw.
I just kind of, I mean, I take it. I take the damage, but I've been in fights, so I kind of flow with it and just come right back with my own right hook.
Roll to hit.
Is that just unarmed, I guess?
Yeah.
25.
That hits. Roll for damage.
It's 5.
5. Yeah. As you come back around, like you can tell that Ironjaw has been in a few fights, and he sees his fist coming, and instead of catching it to the temple, he kind of stands up and he takes it on the jaw, and like you can feel your fist hit. It's like that weird anime moment where, like you shed it off, and like he's coming right back. So y'all are just 1 for 1, standing out in this field. And he throws the next one, and it just whizzes right by your face, and he misses.
And then swing. I'm gonna go for like a little leg kick, trying to kick his thigh. Okay. 11.
That one technically misses.
That's fine.
So as you go to like kick his leg, he sees it coming, and he slides his leg back around, and he's trying to like mimic your step for step now because he's starting to pick up on your fight style a little bit. So with his back leg, he's going to try to sweep your front leg. It's 12 plus 2, that's 14.
Misses. So I back up on the sweep a little bit, take a little step back.
Yeah, he's all balanced now, so roll with advantage.
Okay, and then I'm going to kind of take a step forward and try to headbutt.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. 18.
That hits. Roll the damage.
Oh, it's just a flat 5. I kept trying to roll it earlier, and then when I was like, it's flat 5.
You rear back, and like you're able to cock him square, like in the forehead there, and since he's off balance, it kind of knocks him down to one knee, so he's kind of like in a Tim Tebow pose. And he comes up, and he's trying to catch you right there in the liver with the uppercut. That's a 9. That's 11. That misses.
I kind of grab it, I pin it to my liver, like where it was coming, and I'm gonna hit him, come over his head with the elbow.
Okay. Roll it.
23.
That hits.
5. It's just 5 every time for unarmed.
Oh yeah, straight 5. As you kind of like come down, you can feel that elbow just completely line up with his crown. And you feel him kind of crumple for a second, and now he's on his butt.
And I kind of take a step back until I can get back up.
He kind of sticks his arm out for you, seeing if you're going to help him up.
Yeah, a nice clasp.
As he kind of like pulls himself up, he wipes himself off, and he kind of like rubs his head a little bit, and you can tell you stunned him pretty good. He wipes his nose off a little bit of blood and wipes his face off and kind of looks at you. That was good. I've aged. That's for sure. I'm not as fast as I once was.
Oh, that was I needed that. I kind of give him a little fist bump.
Kind of bumps you back.
And I said, I can't wait to see you with the sword in your hand.
Oh boy, it's spicy. I might be old, but I will swing a sword better than a salsa maker.
And then I'll kind of look around. Where did they go?
I think they went to see Patch. But hey, listen. Seriously. The crazy one.
Mm.
I can help you. I just need to get my kids back. Okay. The kids that have been missing part of the sickly are my children. I know it's tough. I'm trying to hold the slums together from whatever's going on. You can help get my kids back. I can help you get into the city.
Brother, I'll fight for you. We'll fight with you. Grindar did some fucked up shit. And
you said you met him before. Where did you meet him at?
I don't remember. It's kind of fuzzy. We had a long travel. It was like in some underground like facility he'd built. I don't remember.
Do you remember?
I just
remember
remember
what he was doing?
this guy that he was with. I can't remember his name, but he was an asshole to me, so I had to be an asshole back. And you know what happens, that swords start coming out. It got a little. I don't know. Sometimes I get a little too angry, and things get a little blurry.
It's weird because I remember Grandar just working, and there was talks that he was going out of town, and that was when the king, before he left, things were slightly different. We had a king in place, and that king sent some people out to see what was going on, and there were some things brought back that seemed disturbing. And when Grendel returned, that's when everything started to shift, and you could just tell that things were not going in the direction that the old king had in mind.
Who? Can I do a history check on who I was working with? Who Grindar was working with? Do you know?
Yeah, roll history. I can find it.
I'm trying to remember really bad, but my history's bad anyways. Wow.
Let me see.
Rolled a 16.
His name
was
Shadowbane.
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 Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say that to him. I just got a little bit of a flashback. Does Shadowbane ring a bell?
Shadowbane doesn't know, but like I said, I was kicked out from.
They were looking for this rare metal. I remember. I can't remember the name of it exactly, but
was it kind of you can see him thinking about it, and he's like, starts with the S.
Oh,
Fearum, staff. No. Shit. Well, anyways, I've got more details. I've got more information. You seem to be a fair person. Keep your nose down. Help me find my kids, and we'll go from there.
Saphirium steel.
Yes. That rings a bell. I'll get more information.
We never could get a sample. We kept trying, but every time we got close, someone would get in our way. There's how long has Grindar been here? Did you say again?
Probably total. I think he grew up here as a kid, but
so he just come back.
Since things have changed, probably a month.
How many people you got on your side in the slums?
A few. Got several people under my protection, if you will.
How many can fight?
Effectively, 2 or 3. Fight in general, just to get out of this shithole, I think all of them.
We might need a few chosen ones to help.
Fair enough.
Let me. I'm gonna go. Let me go meet up with my crew and see if we can get a plan together. If you got us a way to get in.
That's good. As Eldrin and Zarina have made their way up to this house that Ironjaw told them to go to, as you get closer you can see this figure kind of step out onto the front porch of the house, and you can tell she's taller than a lot of the creatures or a lot of the people that's in this area, and she's got long, beautiful white hair that kind of runs down right past her shoulders, and you can see that she's got on long sleeves, but like this little short sleeve overcoat type thing that's made up of a bunch of different patches of cloth and everything. And you can see her ears come to a point and realize that she might have some elvish blood in her. And she comes out, she stretches. You see her kind of work her shoulders and everything around, and she makes eye contact with you, and she just throws her hands up and waves, and then she turns back around and goes inside.
So Patches is at Celine's house?
So Patch's like house is right beside Jalene's house.
Okay.
Patches.
Oh yes. Hey.
Hi, I have someone I'd like you to meet. I know we don't know each other. I'm Zarina.
Oh, Patch, nice to meet you.
Hi and Jaw sent us to look for you.
Ah, yeah, good fellow.
Yeah, we're here to help.
Yes.
Heroes of the sort. Trying to save the town from this sickness, whatever. There was what is she? Gnome?
No. Yeah, have no.
Have a gnome that I'm crazy. Ran across. Gave me some potions. They're quite dazzling. I think she could do you some good on your team.
Maybe. Why don't you come in first and we can have a word before we talk about other things?
Everyone is so serious here.
Oh,
Alright.
no, dear. It's just to have a talk.
Okay, sure. Principal's office again.
Is Eldrin still blue?
I'm gonna. No, probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Oh, am I?
yeah. No. It's unfaded out by now.
Is it 10 minutes? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna dismiss Wild Shape out on the porch.
I'm trying to catch up to them, by the way. I'm trying to walk back towards the way they went.
Okay. Yeah, at this point they've kind of walked in, and you're still probably 30 feet away. Like you're kind of walking past Delene's tent and everything. Eldrin, are you going inside with Zarina?
Yeah, I'll go in.
You going in too, Draven, or are you staying outside?
If I see them go in, then I'll follow them in. If I can see that far, I don't know how close I was.
Yeah, you can see them go in. As everybody kind of walks in the door, Ashley kind of holds the door before you. You funnel in, and she closes the door behind you. And like inside this nice little structure, you can see that there's several tables laid out with white cloths, and you can see some blood stains on them. And like around the room, you can see different vials and scrolls and potions and things like that kind of scattered around. And like what you can make out, it seems to be that this would be a medical type center. And there's one clean table like right in front of the doorway as you walk in, and you can tell she is trying to scrub this thing and keep this one clean. And she closes the door behind you and she looks at you. She goes, take a seat. I'll fix some coffee. And she goes to the counter. She's slowly, like you can see her grinding some beans and stuff and trying to pour some hot water over it and to make some coffee. She turns around and said you're here to help people, right?
That's the goal.
What all do you know so far, dear?
Ironjaw's a hell of a fighter. I know that much.
Do what, dear?
I said I know enough to know you guys need help.
Yeah. Oh, I'm assuming you've heard about the diseases, right?
Yes, know all about it. Don't
Yeah, where do
really
you
need
think it's
that
coming from?
rundown again.
Where I think it's coming from. Our sewer system has had some issues over the years, and I know that sometimes people have come back with infections and things, but this doesn't look exactly like what I've seen in the past. But what I'm able to pick up is it seems like a corrupted magic of some sort.
And everyone keeps saying, "Come back." Where are they going?
We don't know, dear. We don't know.
No, we're just tons of people are going. Do they not tell anyone when they come back? Hey, this is where I went.
Most of the time when they come back, they're not themselves anymore. They're more or less just a bag of bones.
Is no one an empath or able to read their minds? Anything?
They're completely shut out. It's like their souls have been changed of sort.
Have you noticed it be older or younger, or does it seem to matter?
The first few were older, but recently there's been more kids being taken, which is nerve-wracking.
It's infuriating, really.
And I have tried to save as many people as I can, but I haven't been able to save many because by the time they get to my table, it's their mind is there, or like they're alive, but there's just nothing there, if you know what I mean.
So you do get some of them back before they're dead, fully dead.
Yeah, some come in, like I said, their heart's beating, they have a pulse, but there's just nothing there.
Is it contagious?
Not that I've seen, no.
Person you healed.
Who was the person I healed?
Who's the last person you healed?
He didn't make it. His
The last person you helped that is alive.
Oh no, dear, no, none has been saved.
They're all dead.
Everyone
Yes.
dies?
Everyone, yes, they come back. We rush them in here as fast as we can, and we have done procedures of
But you
trying to
just
cut off
some of them.
How many have
Oh, dude.
died?
100%
at least
fatal.
6 to 7
Oh.
recently. We have tried to save them, but we have not saved any.
You think this could be Grindar's doing?
Do you have any of the bodies?
Maybe, yeah. There's yeah. I do. Come back here, and like she kind of takes you back around the back corner, or to the very back corner of the house that she's in, and she pulls back a curtain, and you can see a pretty large table there, about 6 or 7 feet, and on that table you can see this body laying there, and you can tell that she has tried to remove a lot of the necrotic damage that was on the body, and laying there, and from what you can tell, the chest is moving in and out like they're breathing. And she kind of opens the curtain, and Patch looks at it. She's like, "It's been here for a day like this. They typically don't last much longer after."
He's alive. What's
Ooh.
left of him?
Eldrin, can you do any of that healing magic?
Good thinking, buddy. I was thinking about casting healing word on the body.
Patch kind of looks at you, starting to move your hands, and she goes, "What are you doing, dear?"
I'll be like, just hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Ten.
10.
As you go to cast it, are you touching the body? I'm assuming.
I don't think you have to heal
No, I
word,
think I
right?
can just see it. No, yeah, I don't have to touch it.
As you go to cast healing word
Just
on
hover
them,
over it.
you can feel your magic starting to flow into them, but then you start to feel this weird back pressure of the magic feeding back into your hands, and you can see the still alive body. None changed though. If he was immune to being healed.
Did Eldrin take damage?
Damn.
No damage. This is pretty much the spell was just nulled out.
Yo, this is
Patch
some
is-
strong darkness.
Yeah. Where'd the thumbs up come from?
If you
What? Oh, did I accidentally do it or something?
Yeah.
My camera's tripping today.
do that, What was that?
Oh yeah. No wait, it was double up. What?
Oh,
I
that's correct.
walk to the head of the person
Oh, yeah, you
and
can heal.
I use. Hmm, I use detect magic first.
What a
That's
wisdom
all.
save? Or you just do it.
That's a detection. Um, I can see auras, like, see if it bears magic, and then my Arcana's pretty high, so I can roll that if you want me to like.
Yeah, roll
tell.
again. Let's see.
Ugh, +5, so 12.
You do, as you kind of reach down and feel around his head, you feel a very strong sense of magic. Like you
And
can
I got
tell
way
that
of discerning what kind.
not from how the body is now, but you're able just to detect a strong sense of magic.
Okay, I cast detect thoughts.
Okay.
I'm like casting it.
As you probe into this mind, what level are you casting it at?
That's just a wisdom 13, so I mean it doesn't changes anything. How are you cast it?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it changes. I'm still trying
Yeah.
to remember some of the stuff. As you probe into his mind, the his brain kind of allows you in, as he is really not conscious enough to fight you, and you're able to see one last thought that's stuck in there, and that thought is just a large, pretty much like a catch basin, like a water catch basin, and there's a table that is propped up, and there's canisters around this table, and it's just a large room with some tunnels flowing into it. And from his point of view, from this thought, you can just hear a faint scream. So his thought is just more of fear and panic before it blacks out.
Can I?
And from what you can make out on this, from what you can make out on the body, this is like a probably mid 20s ish figure.
Can I?
I
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
quickly draw what I saw, like the place, as best I can.
Can I attempt to? I don't know if I can do this, but I want to like see if I can touch him and maybe pulls. I don't really have magic, but maybe I'm gonna see if I can transfer some of the pain to me. Maybe take some of his pain away. I don't know like, if it curse would work like that.
What would that be?
I don't know. Arcana, medicine, nature. I don't know.
Yeah, give me a medicine.
Can I see that drawing, Zarina?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh wow. 18.
Oh, as you go to put your paw on him, you're not able to draw anything out, but you do feel that necrotic urge won't really want to like crawl into your skin as you touch it. And while you're trying to pull that out, you see that, and you're actually able to resist that back a little bit. And you can see this necrotic spot on his skin become smaller a little bit. So you're able to resist it, but you're not able to heal him completely. But you can just see the necrotic damage start to shrink.
Guys, I think if we had a strong enough healer, we could probably fix some of these people. I have no magic,
Yeah.
but I was able to. Or maybe it has to be strong willed by me.
I casted a level 3 and it did nothing.
I just used my
Pushed back,
paws.
basically.
Did it feel like poison, Draven?
It felt like pain. Lots of pain.
Does this look like a water supply to you? Then I show it to them too. hand it to them. Could it be in the water supply?
Possible.
Maybe. Can I smell the water?
Or sewers, maybe?
Can I
You
do
smell the water?
like a
yeah,
nature
yeah.
medicine check? What's nature?
Either do nature or perception. Either one. Just sent me an email. A work email. 10:30.
Something's gonna happen.
What'd you roll?
16.
16. You take a whiff of it, you can smell a strong sense of sewer and septic smells coming from the water.
Well, there's just some dysentery going on. It's definitely not pure water, but that can't be what's causing. When I touched him, the pain was not just. He don't have just the flu. He's bad off. There's definitely magical
It's
or
some kind of darkness.
something. Yeah. It's like his soul's been. I don't. I mean, talking out. I don't know. I'm talking on my butt here because I just fight with my fist, But it felt like his soul was missing, almost. His life force is gone. Maybe that's what it is.
Hatch kind of looks at y'all three, and you seem to. I have not had the opportunity to do this. I'm drained. We have lost so many, but yet you come in here and you're able to do something. Are you with us? Are you on our side?
Of course, dear.
Yeah, of course.
I grab. I just had like a thought. I grab Eldrin's hand and then touch the body and try to do what I did earlier.
Give another medicine check. You can roll with advantage if you want to, or Eldrin can roll. Either one.
I got +6 on medicine.
Okay. I got a 15 on my first roll.
17.
As you reach down and you touch a part of the body, the same similar type thing happens. You can feel that necrotic, just damage kind of seep into your fingertips, and as you push back, you can see it fade away from your fingers back onto the body, and it's not healing the person, but you can just see that small contact area shrink a little bit.
Does it got smaller or just similar size?
It got a little bit smaller. But it's not doing like any type of healing to the
But
person.
then it comes back, you're saying? So it like gets smaller while we're touching it, but then it comes back?
Yeah.
I have something I think that might work.
Okay.
What is it?
I'm going to see if I can send this magic away. I cast Dispel Magic on it.
Ooh.
Nice.
That
I want
sounds.
to read that. Can you link it?
Oh, yeah.
What level are you casting it?
Third level.
Third level. It's a high level. That's why I didn't see it earlier. It's all the way at the bottom of my sheet.
So I got to roll, or you have to roll a 13.
So it depends on what level magic it is. So if it's level 3 or lower on the Aegis Ends. If it's level 4 or higher, make an ability check. DC
Plus
10 plus spells level.
whatever spell you're going against, I think.
Yeah.
Make an ability check. So is that right? So it'd be 14 if it was a 4.
Yeah.
I read that right?
Yes, I go.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Oh, yeah.
roll me a spellcasting. Yeah. Roll me an ability check with your spellcasting ability.
Roll what?
Just roll your d20 and then add your spellcasting modifier to it, and he'll let you know if you beat it or not. Which I think your spellcasting is what
3.
plus. I think it's
Oh, spell attack is +6.
+6. Yeah.
Yeah, so roll d20, then add 6.
That did it for me. 12.
Okay.
But I have advantage on that because I've already detected magic. Maybe.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, roll it again.
I like that.
13. Fantastic.
I like that it's just called spell attack.
Yeah.
So as you go to cast this over the body there, Patch is in full amaze. Like, she is watching you. And as she kind of is speaking to you, she's just saying things that, like, she's only tried potions. She hasn't been able to do this type of magic to this degree and everything. And as you go to dispel it, you can see some of the necrotic disease disappear off his body. It starts kind of around his heart, and it fades off his face and kind of starts to drain back down towards his legs, and it slowly does start to fade away. And as it's making its ways down towards his feet, it does seem like the surface, at least, is clear of the damage.
I go right back in with detect thoughts.
As you dig deeper,
It's working.
yeah, as you dig deeper into his thoughts, you still see that same image that you had before. Doesn't seem to be any more brain activity than that, as if that was a last thought.
I yell in his head, "Wake up."
Unresponsive.
What'd you hear?
Nothing.
I go to Eldrin. Can you get a heartbeat?
I
Yeah.
grab his hand. Do what?
Yeah, I would say give me a medicine check.
Okay. 12.
As you go to lean in to check his pulse, and you put your hand, what you doing on his wrist?
Yeah.
You go to like touch his wrist, and you're trying to find his vein there. You see Patch's head kind of whip around the front door, and like you start to hear these loud thuds coming from the front of the house, and the front door swings open, and you can hear it hit the wood frame behind it, and you look and you see this half ogre figure like dragging a body, or not a half ogre, half orc, dragging a body into the front door, and he goes, "We have another one!" And you just see him like clear everything off a table, and he just chunks this body up onto the table.
I have my sword fully drawn. Just from just straight panic and scared.
Pat shoves y'all out of the way, and like you can see her going to the body, and she gets her shears, and she goes, "Hey, you big lump, put that shit away!" And she just like starts cutting the clothes off of this body.
Dispel magic again.
Dispel magic.
Yeah. Whew, I'm tired at this point.
As you reach over,
Oh, can you give her guide or Eldrin?
Oh yeah. True. Hang on.
I try to help, but I just put my arm on her shoulder. I can't really do nothing. Just more.
Like, what happens if, like, I don't need to roll that though, right?
no, Hillary
I think we
technically
said-
rolls a d4 with it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll roll a d4.
To add on
Yeah.
top of what you had. Yeah. Hey. 18.
18.
18 plus your d4.
That's with the D4.
That's what, yeah,
Yeah.
that was with the d4.
That's with a d4.
Sorry.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
So as you cast a spell magic, you can see that same necrotic damage that was on the other body fade away. And the half-orc that walked in the door sees you do this, and you can see him and Patch just immediately lock eyes with one another and just kind of acknowledge what you're doing. And Patch looks at you, Zarina, and she goes, "Thank God." She goes, "Thank God, we might be able to save this one and get some information out of him. The rest of you want to go talk to Ragbag? He's with us. You can trust him." And as she says this, the half-orc kind of slams the door and has walked back outside.
Was that was
I'll
Ragbag?
lean out on the table out of exhaustion.
So is the body like they're passed out still?
Yes. Yeah. They're passed out, but that necroticness is not there anymore. And Ragbag was the half-orc that walked in.
Can do I have? I was gonna give her a potion if I have. I don't think I do.
I can cast. Let me cast Healing Word then.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll do it at level 3 again. Shit. Come on. 9.
9. As you spread this healing on it, now that the body does not have any necrotic on it, you can see these burns and decayed flesh not heal all the way, but you can see them kind of start to scab over a little bit. And
I run next door
run next door.
to
Yes.
Jolene Sion.
Where'd she go?
Okay.
I thought she was tired.
I bust
went-
in
she went to
her
Jolene.
tent, whatever.
Who's
Yeah, okay.
Delene? I haven't met
I
The
Delene.
one
need
that
your
made you
help.
invisible, remember?
Jolene Sion! Jolene Sion!
She made the potion that made you invisible.
Hey, dude.
Oh,
I need another healing
Never
potion.
met
The
her.
best one you've got.
I don't know if it's gonna heal, but let me
It's
see
your
what I
time
can
to
do.
shine, babe.
You see,
It's now or never. Bring your stuff. Let's go.
She starts mixing a bunch of stuff up. She swirls it. And at this point, this thing is like glowing white. Here, dear.
Let's go. No,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
coming
no,
with.
no, you do it. You do it.
I just grab her by the neck and pick her up with the ball.
She's highly offended. She's kicking her feet as fast as she can.
Being a baby.
Put me down.
Then walk.
I will. Just put me down.
Go. Next door. Patches is
Tyler.
in there. Quit acting like one.
As
Move
She
aside.
makes-
Move aside.
she makes her way in there,
Give it to the patient.
she jumps up on the table. She pours this glowing white flask into the body's mouth.
Oh no! Are they going to go invisible? No. How are we going to help them if they go invisible?
Healing potion, Draven. Come on.
Healy?
And
All we hope.
You don't know
I feel
what
like I'm in the
does?
pit right now trying to save some lives.
as you can see the potion go into the patient's mouth, the arms that were draped over the sides of the table start to lift up. And the whole body starts to levitate off the table by about 6 inches. And it's just flat as
Levitation potion. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna go back to my tent. And Delene is
No, you're not.
Delene is embarrassed. She is trying to run out past the tent. And
Nope, I
as
grab her by the neck. Mm-mm.
as she's fighting for the door, Ragbag comes back in and sees you, Zarina, and he looks at you and goes, "Ah, who's you carrying?"
Don't let her leave.
Okay.
I pass her off to him. Like,
I can see him just hold her, pinching her by her shirt.
Yeah, like at this point, Ragbag is about 5'11". Like he's pretty close to 6 foot, but he's built like a shit brick house, and you can tell he's aged a little bit. He's got a rolled over belly, but you can tell in his prime days that he was a specimen, and he's just holding
I grab her by the cheeks like this. Make another healing potion now.
I told you, dear, these are trials. Okay, I'm sorry.
Trial it again.
To be fair, it's not dead. It's just floating.
To be fair, it didn't work the way we wanted it to.
It's just
Try
floating.
again.
Okay, fine. Can you put me down? And like she looks up at Ragbag, and Ragbag just sets her down on the floor. At this point, Ragbag is utterly confused. He has now walked into a house with 4 creatures, one doing healing magic, one carrying a gnome by the head, and a large lion who has his sword drawn facing a door, and a once necrotic dying person now healed. So he is completely...
I put my sword up, but I'm kind of putting my arms up under her because I'm fascinated by it levitating. So I'm like
just scanning the area.
Well, like I'm feeling for strings.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah, like underneath. Yeah, that's funny.
As Ragbag kind of walks in, he's trying to get a feel for the situation, and he's ready to get into some conversation. But for time's sake, we will stop right here and pick it up next week.
Oh.